Well, good morning. Here we are. We just started. They're doing kind of this lead up set. We just finished warm up, which was about 1800, and now we're going to do some kicking with the brick. Move back here maybe a little bit. You can see everybody. So the brick, for those of you that don't know, is a weighted kickboard. Um, it really just forces your core to engage a lot while we're um, training. So the one thing that is the toughest thing to get if you don't come from a swim background is how much you really have to engage your core to make all of this work, to make the stroke really work well, be connected together, have a lot of stability in the water. So we've got about an hour of practice. So first half hour was just warm up, no big deal kind of stuff. But then today, the rest of the day, we are going to be sprinting a lot. So, well, a lot for sprinting. But if anyone has any questions, just let me know. Oh yeah, and we've got some nice treats here this morning. Sharon, our trusty lifeguard, brought some healthy oatmeal bites. Now it says healthy on the box. It must be healthy. But when it's like 32 degrees outside and you're standing on deck, it doesn't really matter. 100 easy swim. It's 3 by 50. We'll do the full sampler platter. We've got now healthy Choco Bites. Soren, you kick a little faster, get that core to engage, get you up on the water. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing easy about this. So, but it's all about finding that balance, trying to get a little bit more speed. You'll find speed gives you a little bit more lift. So the great thing about the brick is you do the work with the brick, you take it away, you do a little swimming, and you literally feel yourself kind of pop up on the water, and everything feels more connected. Which is the main goal of what we're trying to get here. Because at the end of the day, a really fast, efficient swim stroke is a full body connected, coordinated movement. And that coordination and connection only comes about from the core being engaged. Then we also got, I don't know if you can see it in the frame, we've got local kind of triathlon photographer, videographer, David Reynolds here, Digital Night Photography. He's gonna video, take pictures of some of the camp, and I'm gonna try to get some videos out so you guys can see in a more specific way what we're doing. We're live right now, Josh, so that's why I'm talking to myself. I'm not just some crazy fucking coach.
What's up, people?
John, did you sprain your right ankle?
No.
Okay.
Well, I sprained all of them, both of them.
Okay.
My right ankle, yeah, always.
Okay. What's that?
200 mitts.
200 with mitts, yeah. No, actually, it's one. Have you done a 150 yet? Yeah, it's just a 150 swim, guys. No mitts. Yeah, just 150 swim, no mitts.
No mitts?
No. Mitts don't come to the end at the 200. Anna, how we doing?
Well,
Yeah.
this is just swim, no mitts.
Swim, no mitts. 150. Okay. So we got a new addition to the 10 and under club. Who is it, Caitlin? Caitlin is now a new addition to the 10 and under club. So the 10 and under club is when you leave gear behind and then, you know, have someone else pick it up for you. Yeah. I used to because it was happening so frequently on the team for a while. I would take a picture of the gear and then tag the person and post it up on Instagram and say we had a new member of the 10 and under club. I can't tell what's better, the Choco Bites, the healthy Choco Bites, or the healthy oatmeal bites.
They're both good, right? I get them from HEB. I'll bring up some more. They'll look over. I just left them in the car, but they're fine. They were covered.
No, it's fine.
There's not much that's not in my car this week.
Well, and then in the car, it's with the leather, it's been like being in the refrigerator.
Got so many clothes and that propane tank all piled up in the front seat. And I was looking for my phone last night to see if I could find anything. But leave me alone. I'm busy.
Differentiating easily on this. Hard,
It all
hard
seems
to
fast.
Fast, easy.
Yeah. That was a 150.
Oh,
Was it not the 200's the last thing?
just wanted to do that.
No, I just wanted to do more. He's putting in more. So that's Soren Jensen. Soren Jensen. He's a new pro triathlete. I'm live, but it doesn't really matter because there's no one watching. So I think there was one person watching earlier, but and I got a mic on. So
So you're not just talking to yourself, is what you're trying to
no,
tell
I'm
me?
trying to tell you, I'm not just talking to myself. I'm not just standing up here, ranting like some lunatic. Although that's kind of like the basis of being a coach, but.
It looks like they like the brick.
Oh yeah, they love the brick. Now, Josh, you see how much easier it was when you went fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier in the sense that you weren't falling down in the water anymore, and yeah. Everything starts to reinforce everything else. Yeah. Soren, that looked good. Yeah, so then the next set we're going to do is it'll be some a lot of sprinting. So we're going to start off with some 50 sprint, a lot of rest in between, then some easy swimming. We'll take a little bit of a break. Then we're going to go into 75 sprint. Or no, we'll do some work with the mitts and then some 75 sprint. And then we'll go into some more easy swimming again. And then we'll take a break and we'll do some more work with the mitts and then 100 sprint all out. I'm going to record all of their 100 sprints and put it into some software that I've got where we can really analyze the stroke at some pretty fine detail and how they're swimming and where we might need to continue to work. So that'll be the rest of the workout and how stuff goes. But if anyone has any questions, just let me know. Feel free to chime in. All right, so now a 200 swim with mitts.
Steady.
Just steady. Just think about getting as much pressure as you can get on your hands.
Was it 150 just swing?
Yeah, the 150 was just swim. But you got extra. Exactly. So right now they're doing a 200 just swim with mitts. And what the mitts are, it's a product from Aquavolo. It's called their sensory mitts. And it's basically like a mesh mitt that you put on your hand. And it is, the best description of it would be it diminishes your feel for the water. And so it makes you, basically a piece of constraint-led gear. What it does is it makes you work a lot harder to get any pressure on your hands. So in effect, kind of forces you to recruit muscle groups that you normally wouldn't recruit to get more pressure on your hands. So then you take it off and it feels like you've got paddles on your hands. So realistically, it does the opposite of paddles. So when you're swimming with paddles and they feel great, you got all that feedback, then you take them off and you don't feel like you can grab the water anymore. Yeah, mitts do the exact opposite of that. So yeah, the wind's blowing a little bit, and you can definitely, I don't even know what the wind chill is, but it's cold. At least cold for Texas. How you feeling there, John?
Good, my lungs are opening up today.
Yeah.
It's a struggle today with a little bit of wind.
Yeah. Hey, we got one person watching.
Nice.
Yeah. One's better than none.
Is it her? Is it the lifeguard?
Yeah, could be.
Are you the one watching?
There's one
YouTube?
person watching. We said, "Oh, it's probably the lifeguard on deck."
I'm actually doing a crossword puzzle.
Ugh. There's a little bit of a different view. So sorry I got you guys set up on a tripod, but you know, I can't carry the phone and walk around and coach at the same time. I don't know if I look like I'm talking, John. By the way, I'm talking to myself. I'm not really. I've got a mic on, and it's going right to the live feed. So yeah,
All for the grab.
it's all for the. Well, this is for the YouTube. So
The tube.
the tube.
So we're not live. You can edit stuff out.
What's that?
No,
We're not live.
No, we're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch my mouth.
Nah, that's okay. I already said fuck. So.
All right.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go 350 sprint, all out as fast as you can go. I think we're gonna take 60 seconds rest in between each one. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna take 60 seconds rest in between each one. Then you're gonna go at 200, just easy swim. We'll take a break. We'll put the mitts on. We're gonna go 825s pull with mitts. 15 seconds rest in between each one. And then you're gonna go 275 sprint, all out, fast as you can go. We're gonna take 60 seconds rest after the first one. Then a 200 easy swim. Then we'll take a break. We'll go 825s pull with mitts again. 15 seconds rest. Then 100 sprint, all out, fast as you can go, and then a 200 swim easy. Okay? We're gonna take a lot of breaks in between. The whole thing's gonna be focused on how fast we can go on each of those sprint efforts. You're trying to go all out, don't leave anything in the tank. This is as fast as you can go, and we're just gonna see where it goes. And then I'm gonna get you a video of your last 100. I'll put it into the whiz bang software stuff, and we'll kind of break it down. I should have that probably done by the end of the week.
How many 50s?
3, 3, 2, 1. Sprints are gonna go 3, 2, 1. So 350s, 275s, 100. Okay.
And we're doing the 1 minute like as a group. It should be.
Yeah.
close, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do it as a group. All right, let's get going on the bottom coming up. So 350s, we're gonna take 60 seconds rest in between each one. You gonna try the nicotine gum next, John?
Yeah.
Okay. "15 seconds. Remember, don't hold anything back. It's just take this one at a time. Just like we were talking about the other day, stay present in the moment. Each stroke. Ready? Go! "26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34. So we'll go we'll go on the top coming up. Top coming up, we got we'll do another 50. Another 50 sprint. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take a little bit more break than this. Let's go not this top, the next top.
Yay.
That's great.
You're 26? Nice, dude. Yeah, you're fine. This top? Next. What? Next top? No,
Yeah, not this top, next top.
Next top.
Next top. Just means you have more opportunities to go faster.
I don't know why we're not doing these on 3 minutes, to be honest.
75s, I'll give you a little bit more time.
This is Sprint's like minimal breathing possible.
Um,
You wouldn't like
yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, the 100's going to be the main focus, so I wouldn't try to do a 50 no breather, but yeah, just try to go as fast as you can. Thinking about a little bit about management. Management of the set. All right, here we go on the top. Remember, think about that pressure on your hands. A lot of pressure on the hands. Hold the water, throw it to the wall behind you. Ready? Go! "26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35. Good job, Lizzie.
Is that 28?
Yeah. All right, so not this top coming up. We'll go on the next bottom. So I got about a minute and a half. So right now we're just trying to get a little bit of speed. We get a big rest day tomorrow, so we're kind of capping off the week what we've done so far with some sprint work, and then Thursday I'll give them a little bit of time to recover. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of a bounce back by Friday and be able to go a little bit of some faster stuff and see how it goes. Nah, bottom.
Bottom. Bottom, right?
I know. They know. The vultures know.
That's the bottom?
Yeah, bottom coming up. Remember, long on the water, the kick is going to drive your tempo. Faster kick's going to make the arms be able to go faster, grab more water. Kick will also keep you more stable. 5 seconds. Ready? Go! They're out in about 13. Soren flipped at about 13. So now Soren and John are kind of coming in. You can see Soren starting to feel those first two efforts. John, 26, 27, 28, 20, 30, 35. Good job. All right, so now on the top coming up, you got a 200 easy swim. Just a 200 easy swim. So we'll do a little bit of easy work, then we're gonna do some work with the paddles, and or excuse me, do some work with the mitts, and go from there. Good job, Anna. How did it feel?
Bad.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
You're pretty close to breaking 30, though.
I did.
I think there were a bunch of 30s.
All 29.
Were they all 29s?
Yeah.
Okay.
28 on that last one.
27. Yeah. You started to tighten up probably like the last 10 meters.
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to go?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a 200 easy, so just go and get going when you want to.
All right.
Just nice, relaxed, easy swimming. So now hopefully they go easy, but not too easy. You always want to remember that it's all about kind of the protection of that technique that you're trying to build up. And if you go too slow or you're too unfocused, then the technique is not going to be great typically. And you try to want to minimize the amount of really crappy technique that you do. So if you typically think about, sets where you've got to go, 4 1000s or 10 400s or what other, a 4,000 straight because it's the distance. One thing you want to remember is this isn't running. Swimming is technique based. You're never going to be able to increase your fitness enough to overcome really poor technique or inefficient technique. So it's all about how do I drive the technique forward in practice, not as much about how I'm building fitness. If you're driving the technique forward in a good way, the fitness will come along. It's a byproduct of that. So yeah, don't get sucked into the idea that 4 1200s or 3 1200s or some other kind of track-inspired workout. Training for a marathon is how you should train for swimming. It'll work, but it really won't work that well. Or if you're one of those people that's asking the question, why am I not getting any better? That might be the reason why. Good. How'd that feel, Kyle?
Good.
Yeah. What were you going, 28s on those 50s? Yeah.
We hit, low 27 on the last one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the rest were 28.
All right.
Right on there.
Good.
Trying just to get that head up a little bit. Every time I can take a breath,
Yeah.
I want to bury it again. So
No, I know. Well, that's how you've trained yourself to do it. Yeah. All right, let's get the mitts on. So now we're gonna go 825s, pull with mitts. We're gonna do these on, why don't we just do these on 35 instead of a rest interval? Like just keep them moving a little bit more. So 825s, pull with mitts on 35. Think you're going a pretty good effort. You don't need to go too fast, but just so everything's connected together. Remember, we want to get really long on the water. Gently squeeze that buoy together. That's going to engage your glutes, lower core. Bring the belly button up into the spine. Point your toes. Stay nice and focused and relaxed. Try to get as much pressure on your hand as you can. Remember, more stability you've got in the water, the more pressure you're going to be able to put on your hands. Okay? Let's get going on the bottom coming up. So we've got 825s, pull with mitts. They're on 35. 5 seconds. A lot of pressure on your hands. Maximum pressure on your hands. Hey, Sharon, what time is it? Okay. Just trying to manage the workout in my head. So, and then we've got, I don't know if you can see it from the vantage point of that camera, but there's the pool. Across the pool, there's a little pond, and then on the other side, there's a little open grass field. And there's all these vultures that are mobilizing in the grass field. So it's funny, it always seems to happen when we do sprint work. Vultures are all coming together in the park across the way.
Hopefully they don't witness the death.
Yeah. I did? No, I don't put up the chairs. Oh, we got some drone coverage too. We're gonna have some drone footage. Look, we got a drone footage here, Sharon.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah. Oh, we got a record 3 people. So welcome, guys. It's good to have you on. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope you can see me, or not see me, but hear me. I've got a mic on me, and it's plugged into my phone, but I can never tell if it's working or not. Let's see, live chat. Oh yeah, so I opened up the live chat if anyone wants to chat. So there we go. Or at least if you're watching, yeah, just drop a comment of where you're watching from. That'd be interesting to see. So yeah, one of the things that that happens with the mitts is, especially when you do a lot of it, is you can really start to feel the fatigue build up because you're using a lot of muscles a lot more that you normally wouldn't, but that are really instrumental in making you faster and more efficient as a swimmer.
That was 8.
Okay. So now we're gonna take a little break. So take the mitts off, and we're gonna go 275s, sprint all out, fast as you can go. We'll take probably a couple minutes break in between each of those. So why don't we go not this top, the next top. All right. Good strategy on a 75 is to kind of try to think about building into it a little bit. So first 50 is kind of fast but relaxed, and then see if you can push the third 25. Yeah. Yeah, 50s just kind of just get going.
Crush it and try to hold on.
Yeah. On the top coming up. All right, about 15 seconds. Five seconds. Ready, go. So it looks like they're going to be out, you know, maybe, let's see what John's out here in. John was 28 at the feet, 29 for Soren, 30 for Josh and Kyle. They're looking pretty good. $42, $43, $44, $45, $48. $55. Good, so we're gonna take about 3 minutes. So if you wanna just swim a little easy, you got time. So here you just wanna let them relax as much as possible, chill out, stay focused on what they're doing, but not too focused. So that they can get up and do another really, really hard effort.
It's amazing when you say relax on the 50. I still swam a 27 the first 50.
Yeah.
Looking at the clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was trying so much harder.
Yeah.
in the 50s.
Well, that should tell you something. So here's some of the good parts about trying to swim all out is you get to understand how swimming works. So, you know, Soren was just commenting on how he was 27, 28 at the feet going out. Just a more relaxed kind of 50, knowing that he had the 75 to do. And what he found out was that, you know, going all out and going fast can sometimes be two separate things. And that if you're going really, really fast, trying really hard, it might not make you go as fast as you can possibly go. So we're at 52 minutes. We got about another minute. All right, so not this top, the next top. Next top. And so, you know, for those of you that are maybe a little bit younger, that have no idea what I mean when I say the top. So before digital clocks, there were more kind of analog clocks that were round with a sweeping second hand. So the top of the clock was the 0 or the 60. The bottom of the clock was 30. So top and bottom. That's where that comes from. All right, so we got about 30 seconds. One more 75. Remember, Swim fast. Try to get that tension out of your body. Think about how we were working yesterday with the focus band, how relaxed you got. Okay? You want to try to swim with that. Swim with that feeling. But try to go fast. 5 seconds. Ready? Go! So yeah, they're looking good. So we're gonna see where we're at the 50, the 26, 27. John flipped at 8, 28, 29 for Soren, 31 for Anna. Looked like Kyle and Josh were about 29, 30. So here we go. 43, 44, 45, 46, 48. Hey, John, don't pull your head up at the finish. So drive it in until it's done, and then you can pull your head up. 56. Good job. All right, now we'll take a break and 200 easy swim. $200 easy swim. So this probably hasn't been the most exciting stream to watch since they're just on the wall a lot of times. But, you know, when you're trying to push speed, and when you push speed, you tend to push kind of technique in a better direction. You got to wait around and do a lot of nothing. So don't be afraid to sit on the wall and grab some O2. And remember, when you're on the wall, if you're doing hard efforts like this, and you notice that, oh, hey, I'm really sipping the air just from my chest, that's when you want to bring it down to your belly, try to do a longer kind of belly breath. And ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to control your breathing so that your breathing doesn't control you. Man, it's pretty slick how quiet that drone is.
It's much quieter than my other one.
Yeah.
Now the newer ones are even quieter.
Really? No kidding.
Wish I could feel my hands. And then I could...
No, I know. Here, you want another one of these? Here you go.
Thanks. I'm like, trying not to be able to feel the controls, so I couldn't be as soft on
No, I know.
speed. I was like,
I know.
Wait a minute.
So now we've got, they're gonna do the 200 easy, and then we're gonna go back to some 25s pull with mitts again. Trying to get him back to that feeling of, hey, this is what it feels like to really grab water. And then we're gonna go 100 sprint all out, making sure that this is kind of the best effort of the day. So we'll see how it goes. But you figure if, you know, you're as fast as 26, that means you could probably take it out 28, come back maybe 32, 31, 32. So, you know, we got some guys probably that should be able to break a minute, hopefully, right about there. Josh, how you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Decent.
Okay. You were going what, 28s to about 29s on those, the 50s, and then
29 and 28.
yep,
Like 29, 28, 28.
yep,
And 45s.
yep. Nice. 45s right at a minute.
I feel like I'm kind of rushing it. Maybe on my
Yeah.
on the stroke.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of try to be a little more present.
Okay.
Lengthen out, get the core to engage a little bit more.
Okay.
That usually helps. All right, let's get mitts back on again. So we got 825s, pull with mitts. Remember, we're trying to get back to, hey, what does that feel like to really grab the water? And trying to just get that maximum pressure on our hands so that we start to try and engage all the muscle groups that we need to get to work together to get that maximum amount of pressure on our hands. And with that really simple idea that more pressure you get on the hands, more propulsion you're going to be generating. So pressure is propulsion. All right, let's get going here on the bottom. These are on 35 again. Try to stay long on the water, squeeze that buoy together. Maximum pressure on your hands. So here, the reason you want to kind of squeeze that buoy together is when you squeeze the buoy together, just kind of gently, that's going to help engage your glutes and your lower core, which can be a little bit more difficult to get at. And we'll come back over here and we'll check and see if we got any comments. I have no idea how to do it, but it's all a learning process. Doesn't look like anything so far, but we'll keep on going.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on the 50.
All right.
It's all about staying present.
So present. I forgot about the time.
Okay, what kind of group is this swim club? So it is this is actually a camp I put on every year for pro triathletes. So it's we've got 6 pros this year that are here, and we're swimming twice a day right now. So for about 2.5 hours a day. I do a lot of one-on-one work with them in the endless pool. I've already put up some of the videos of them in the endless pool doing work on their stroke, and yeah, so that's where we're at so far. Does that answer your question? And then I also run a masters team that the masters team actually swam before this group. So for me, this is the end of coming up on 3 hours standing on the pool deck so far this morning. and then we'll be back in the afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're all, you know, most of them are here. They, you know, they're all good athletes. You know, otherwise they wouldn't be pro triathletes. But all of them, you know, none of them come from a swim background. So they're here to work on their swim. And, you know, we'll hit probably close to, I think, about 40,000 yards this first week. And, yeah, so they'll get a dose of, you know, kind of what swimmers go through to get to be good swimmers. A lot of focus on technique, a lot of focus on building up strength and conditioning specific to the water. And yeah. All right, so here we are, 100 sprint, all out, fast as you can go. Now, for 100 sprint, good strategy is you want that first 50 fast but relaxed, okay? So don't try to put a lot of tension in your body. You're trying to actually take as much tension out as you can, but go as fast as you can go. The third 25 is going to be a little bit counterintuitive, but the third 25, you're going to want to press a little bit. That's when most people want to back off because they know they still have another 50 left. And the thing about swimming is once you lose momentum, it is never coming back. Okay? Once momentum stops, you back off your pace a little bit, you will never be at that speed again in that event. Okay? Or during that race. So one of the things we want to think about, press that third 25 a little bit to keep the momentum up, and then on the fourth 25, come home on what you got left. Okay? Woo. So we are going to go on the, how do you guys feel? You ready? Let's go on the top coming up then. All right, so I'm going to try to get some video of these guys. There we go, we started that. Got about 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Nice and fast, but relax the first 50. Press the third 25. Come home on what you got left. Ready? Go! And about 13 high. Looks like we're going to come in maybe about 28 at the feet, 28 at the feet, 29, 30, 31 high. Looks like Lizzie here's about 36. All right, here we go, coming home. Everybody's on the way home. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, double O, 101, 106. Uh, 115. Good job. All right, when you guys get a chance, we're gonna go just a 200 easy. Give yourself a little chance to rest up a little bit, and then a 200 easy. Just nice and easy, stretch out, no big deal. Good job.
saw 9 right when I was.
Yeah, you were 59 high, 00.
What was I, 61?
Yeah, 101.
101 low?
I think you came in with about Kyle, I think. You were 00, 101, so it was probably 101 low. All right, well, that concludes our practice for today, and I'm going to try to do the same thing tomorrow. So for those of you tuned in, thanks for tuning in, and hope to catch you out tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know.